What about you? It's Jlogic, and I'm back. Back with a new series, or a little tester series rather, on Train Simulator 2017. Bit of a different avenue, a different path for the channel perhaps. First and most notably, you can't see me at the moment. Doing a voiceover for this particular game, just for something different. I have played Train Simulator in the past. Haven't played a huge amount of it, or at least a huge amount of Train Simulator 2016. But Dovetail Games just released the 2017 version of it. I'm assuming, I don't know too much, so I'm sure if you're watching this and you're a massive Train Simulator fan, you will be cursing my noobness to it all. I play a lot of simulator games, strategy games. Most notably, I do a lot of flight simulation games. I don't do that, or I haven't done that for the YouTube channel. But today we're going to do a Train Simulator video. So this is very much a learning curve for this video, and we're going to go into drive. We just want to get started. I want to get stuck straight in. I have a very basic understanding of the controls, so I'm not a complete noob. I did play a lot of Train Simulator 2015, so the interface is the same. It's just that I haven't played it in a while. So I'd actually pre-planned what we're going to do. We are going to do the An Ice Cool Morning CS. It is 25 minutes in duration, and it is a medium difficulty. So this will either go extremely well or will go horribly wrong. And there's two reasons for this. First and foremost, I may get the controls wrong, which means that if it's like a little test run I did before I recorded, I will fail, and it will be a disaster. So, let's not fail, Jlogic. Yes, I'm talking to myself. Let's go and try and at least get to the end of it. We're aiming for a gold star. We always have to aim high. Every time, okay? We're not going to settle for bronze here. I may be new, I may be a noob, but it has to be gold. So we're going to try, and we're going to try and do this. So we'll see in a moment once it's loaded. So here we are. This morning you are tasked with collecting passengers at Handover Hauptbahnhof Gleis 7. Said that right. Where you will then continue your journey to Cell to complete your work for this morning. So, looking at our briefing, we have to head to Hanover. We have to be there for 8:56, currently 8:52. So I guess we should get into the cab and get a move on. So, zero brakes, into forward, full power. We'll get rid of the briefing for now. And we've got a speed limit of 40. So we've got to be careful not to break that. So once we get around about 30, we'll pull back the power, pull back now. So we only want to be kind of increasing slowly. So, we'll stick my wipers on because it is snowing out and there is a bit of moisture on the windscreens. We'll have a quick look about. I mean, it is a pretty looking game. I mean, I do a lot of flight simulator games and we just don't have the kind of lighting effects. I know that I do play a bit of prepared 3D and you get a bit of lighting texture, but not the kind of texture that this game will give. I mean, it's pretty, and I do like the modeling. I haven't really bought a massive amount of add-ons for this game over the years, so I kind of play with the basics. Oh, we're up to 60. Just notice this. We'll just increase it. So I kind of play with the basic mappings. It's more of a funding issue more than anything. If you were to go and buy all the add-ons for this game, you're talking a lot of money. I think it goes up into the thousands by the time you've paid for all of the extras and so forth. So just gonna speed on down here. I don't suspect we'll get any red lights to the first stop, I don't think. Speed limit should increase to about 110, But just think, oh, there we go. So I was just going to pull the throttle back if it hadn't have kicked in. So we're at 110. What I've got to be careful for, and this is what catches me out in this game a lot, is these speed limits down here. So it's going to change to 60 down here. I notice that I'm at 70, so I'm going to pull the power back to idle. Let ourselves idle at about 72. You know, our stop is here in 1.2 miles. I'm assuming it's miles. It could be kilometers. And we're going to be there for 8:56. So it's not going to be an issue in terms of timing. So I'm going to reduce the speed down to 60. Drop the brakes off again. And watch the speed drop away. Oh, drop the... See that? Why does the... And then I've just got a fine for speeding. Now, if anybody watching this can explain to me what... Like, this happened to me in a previous run. Is it a glitch with the actual game? Because, I mean, it said 60 there, okay? So I was reducing to 60 and then it kicked into 40. What have I missed? Because I got like a speeding fine of like minus 66 points. So our gold medal is probably gone. So my question is simply, why has it gone from 60 down to 40 when this bit down here said 60? You know, help a noob out. You know, kind of explain to me what I'm doing wrong, because I don't understand, like, why it did what it did, if you know what I mean. So leave your comments down below, I guess. So we're at 8:56, pulling into the station now. So just gonna throw a bit of brake on here once we hit the platform, because we want to sort of pull up with a bit of speed. We're at 8:56, we've got about 50 seconds to stop the train. So we're gonna throw about 20-30% brake on. Here we go. See the speed coming down. I just want to get the train into the platform as quickly as possible, but then slow down quickly as possible too, so that we can load up the passengers. Now, I do believe I'll have about a 3-minute wait from my knowledge of it. I've never completed this one, so it may sound like I've done this bit before, but this is where it all went wrong for me. Yep, so we're slowing to a halt. We'll do full brake like that, and we'll hit T, and there we go. So if I hit F1 and bring up our brief, we can see that we don't we obviously arrived at 56, which we did, but we don't depart until 9. So for purposes of keeping the video short, I will see you at 9 AM. Okay, so it's 9 AM. Successful stop. Now move to the driver's cab at the other end of the train and proceed to North Cell. So we'll click on this button here, brings us to this cab. Now, this is where I went wrong the last time. I hope this works. So apparently what happened was I moved with the doors being open. Now, the doors look closed to me. So that's what happened the last time. Now this is where I went wrong. So how do I close them again? This is a problem, right? Okay, guys, this is where I went wrong the last time. So now I'm gonna have to come back, because I now need to figure out how to close the doors. Okay, back in a minute. Okay, back with you. Think I've got the doors closed. I'm not entirely sure what went wrong there, but put it in forward. My wiper's on, and we're off. The first time I did this, like as we tested before we recorded, I moved off with the doors open, and I think it was because I hit T. Like, I think I hit load while I was trying to move. At least I know where I went wrong now. It basically, unfortunately, means that we're behind schedule, but we will try our best to stay on top of things. So, speed creeping up to about 50 miles per hour. So we'll just pull back the throttle and make sure we don't break our 60 speed limit. So as we approach the 60, I'm going to pull the throttle back and pull it back to here and let the train freewheel a bit. We're still gaining speed. Once it gets close, we're going to drop it to 0. We'll drop it to 0 here. That's fairly quick. We're going to hit a speed limit of 110 very shortly, so once we hit that, we'll watch this changing. So we've got it. Again, this is where it says 110, so I'm assuming that this will change to 110, and it's a green light, so good. So at the minute, we're sort of dropping a bit of speed. Let's put a bit of throttle in, see if we can throttle her back up to 60. There we go, up to 110. So we'll put full power on, just for now, just to help us gain a bit of speed. I don't see any speed restrictions on this map down here. F1 literally is one stop from here. So, I know this is interesting. I mean, it's hard to know what sort of content, like how do I make this particular game. I guess if you're watching this, then you're going to be into simulation games anyway. Speed creeping up. Just pull the throttle back to 30%. You know, so I guess, you know, are you in it for the graphics? You know, do you just want to talk about it? You know, are you new to the game? Perhaps you've never played it before and are curious about it. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just sort of playing it because I enjoy playing it, and I'm making videos because I guess, you know, I just like doing it. So I'm not expecting there to be a huge audience. There we are. We're sitting inside our train. I'm just keeping an eye on the speed here. So we'll jump back in the cabin. You know, so let me know if you like it. Leave a thumbs up if you're into. I mean, I can't imagine that you'll. I mean, if you're not into train or simulation games, I can't imagine you even making it this far, anyway. But if you are, then let me know what you'd like me to do. I mean, I do flight sim. I do a lot of flight simulator content. I haven't made any videos on it, but I do a lot of it privately. I thought I'd do train sim just because train sim, you know, 2017 just happened to be released. You know, the other day they did an update on it. They do that once a year anyway, so it's fairly common. There's my phone beeping. So, just watching. There's some alarm went off there. Again, I'm not entirely sure. We're green lights, so it's not a problem. We're not breaking any speed limits, so I'm not too sure what. Oh, speed. Just don't want to lose speed. We've got 108 now, 110. And I think our speed should, again, logically in my head, this means that our speed is going to be allowed to go up to 160. But when we were slowing down coming into the train station before, it said 60 and I got hit by 40. If you've played this before, can you tell me if it's a glitch? Because I feel like I'm doing something wrong and it really annoys me. I don't know the answer to that. So let's watch if this lets us go to 160. Watching this number here. I'm assuming our whole train needs to get past it. And it does. So, again, a bit of power. We're not going 100%. We'll go like 78%. I think that's enough. And that should hopefully get us closer to the 160 speed. So our ETA at the minute, if you look here, is 9:18:38, and we're expecting. Okay, I'm back. We issue. For some reason, Train Simulator has been kicking me to the desktop. Now, is it green light for me? Yeah, I think it was red or amber light for the. Yeah, it kicks me to the desktop, which means I have to reload the game. So that'll be kind of a weird edit cut there, I'd imagine. So our speed's kicking up. Oh, hit the mic. Kicking up nicely to about 140 here. So once we get to about 150, we'll throw back the throttle, stop ourselves from accelerating too much. Now, this is our stop. This mid-glice stop. So I think we're not too far away. Isn't that where we're going? Cell glice. Well, we'll stop here anyway because it's green. So throttle back to 0. We are going to have to kick in some brake here pretty soon. So we're going to put 25, let's put 50% brake on. Otherwise we're going to overshoot this by quite a lot. We are going way too fast. So 100% brake on. We need to get stopped real quick. Really quick. Or otherwise we are going to miss this stop by a lot. We are going to miss this stop, aren't we? Oh dear. Well, you know, I make these videos for a reason, because, you know, it wouldn't be all exciting if we just got it right first time every time, would it? You know, we're trying to stop. We might actually do this, you know. I think we're going to be all right. I think we're going to be all right. I'm just going to go full 100% all the way to the end here. I mean, I'm not sure how comfortable it was for the passengers, but we're stopped. Opening the doors. Okay, maybe we weren't supposed to stop here. So we're just going to keep on going. Move train while door was open. Brilliant. We crashed. Ah, right. You know what? I think as a first video, I'm just going to leave it here. I'll put in the title, Failed at Train Simulator 2017 First Go. Why the hell not? If you enjoyed it, leave me a like. If you want to keep up with my content, hit the subscribe button. But there we go. Maybe I'll make another one, try and actually succeed next time. But I'm Jlogic. Thank you very much if you made it this far in the video. And I'll see you all guys in the next one. Bye!